I was born in 1856 in Freiburg, a modest town under the vast shadow of the Habsburg Empire. My father, a wool merchant, instilled in me the value of inquiry. My mother, warmth and ambition. We moved to Vienna, then a crucible of culture and contradiction, where I first encountered the tension between reason and repression. As a Jew in a Christian society, I learned early what it meant to be an outsider. This sense of alienation, I believe, sharpened my gaze inward, to the mind, to the unconscious. My medical studies at the University of Vienna opened doors to neurology, but it was in listening, truly listening, to patients labeled hysterical that I began to hear the whispers of the unconscious mind. These formative years taught me, beneath every behavior lies a hidden current, and to heal, one must dive deep. My life's work centered on one revolutionary idea. The unconscious mind governs more of our lives than we dare admit. In 1899, the interpretation of dreams unveiled the symbolic language of the unconscious. I introduced concepts: id, ego, superego, defense mechanisms, the Oedipus complex, that redefined human understanding. I founded psychoanalysis, not as a cure-all, but as a method to bring hidden conflicts into light. Colleagues like Jung and Adler walked beside me, though paths diverged. My theories sparked movements across medicine, art, literature, and philosophy. By the time I fled Vienna in 1938, as the Nazis rose, my ideas had crossed continents. I was not always celebrated, but I was never ignored. I challenged the illusion of rational man. I proposed that desire, especially repressed sexual and aggressive impulses, shapes behavior more than logic ever could. Society demands repression. Necessary, yes, but at a cost. Neurosis, anxiety, guilt, religion. A collective neurosis, born of infantile longing for a father figure. Morality, not divine, but internalized through early conflict. Civilization itself rests on a fragile compromise between instinct and restraint. These were not mere theories. They were invasions of the mind's fortress. I urged society to stop silencing the psyche and instead interpret its symptoms, dreams, slips, fears. To heal, one must confront the truth buried beneath. The 19th and 20th centuries were defined by repression, of desire, of identity, of truth. Authority was absolute. Church, state, tradition. Today, repression wears a different mask: digital distraction, performative identity, emotional avoidance masked as wellness. If I were to walk among you now, I would ask, are you freer or merely louder in your denial? You have therapy apps, yes, but do you truly listen to the self? You celebrate openness, yet curate personas. I would propose a new psychoanalysis for the digital age. Not just talk therapy, but digital self-interrogation. Audit your screen time as you would a dream. Trace your rage on social media to its childhood root. Let algorithms not manipulate your unconscious, but help decode it. The future must not reject the past, but integrate it. My exploration of the unconscious, combined with today's innovations, AI, neuroscience, global connectivity, can birth a new humanism. Imagine schools teaching dream journaling alongside coding, governments using psychological insight to design empathetic policies, AI that does not replace therapists, but enhances self-awareness, mapping emotional patterns across cultures. Repression will always exist, but so can insight. Let us build a world not where instincts run wild, nor are crushed, but where the unconscious is honored, understood, and woven into a more compassionate civilization. The mind is vast, and the future, it begins within. Sigmund Freud.